Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear us well. Welcome to the DK News After Show. This is
I'll,
actually,
I'll
but
test the audio.
yeah, this is actually not a regular DK News series since Danny is in America right now. We are just doing an online connection session with Danny, and we are doing a remote DK News series. It is actually an after show, and we do this every week. If you join our Patreon, we talk about the discussions we covered on each DK News episode. So if you're interested for more content like this, you can talk with us live. If you see this chat box right here. So join patreon.com/DKDKTV, and yeah, you will get your discussions every week. Okay, so before we go in, we'll just do some small talk. But oh yeah, for as you can see in the titles, for today we are going to talk about, is SM maybe for sale on the market? Who is going to acquire SM? Is HYBE going to buy it? Or and
Can
also
we raise the volume a little bit? Sorry,
okay.
raise
And
the volume a
also
little.
we are going to discuss CLC's Yujin being dissed on Planet 999, Girls Planet 999. So yeah, that's going to be a hot topic as
Oh
well.
boy.
And also we will have 76-year-old male celebrity in Korea actor forcing abortion against towards his
Oh boy.
uh,
Very young.
very young
Very young.
girlfriend.
Well, not really young, but very younger than him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I think the audio is all set. We are now ready to go.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, shall we begin?
Okay. Well, I was hoping there will be more people here
Mm-hmm.
since this is my first anything since I left. But hi, I'm back in Minnesota. And I'll be back in Korea very, very soon. I'm having a good time here. No one has noticed me so far. I'm really not happy about that. No one has noticed me so far. But yes, I'm gonna go back next week, and I'm excited to work in the new office. And yeah, I'm not gone forever, guys. I'm back. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, Danny is in
that's it.
America. Yeah. Let's go on with the news. Everybody's here for the news. Yeah. Uh, so let's go
Oh,
on
it's
with
my
the first
birthday.
news.
Okay. No small talk here. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go back to the news. No one cares about me. Okay, so 76-year-old actor Kim Yong-gun sued for allegedly forcing an abortion to his 37-year-old ex-girlfriend. So this is very shocking news, right? On August 3rd, Kim Yong-gun, 76 years old, was sued by his girlfriend, who is 37 years old and 39 years younger than him, for allegedly trying to force her to go through an abortion. I'm sure you guys saw that news, right? And this guy is actually pretty famous. If you can show the picture, David. Ha Jung-woo, like Ha Jung-woo is his son, so he's the dad of Ha Jung-woo, and yeah, he's also a very veteran actor. Kim Yong-gun is a veteran actor that's been in Korean movies since forever, ever since I can remember, and I don't know, it's just shocking that a 76-year-old man.
Okay, the internet connection is bad. I think Danny has disconnected. So this is the problem with online sessions. Um, I don't know which side is lagging right now, but do you guys hear me? Okay, I think Danny should join again. Yeah, Danny is Minnesota internet. I know. Yes, we hear you, but Danny froze, right? Okay, so Danny needs to come back in again. Okay, there he goes. Danny froze. Wait a little bit, guys. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Hi, guys. Welcome back, Danny. It's good to see both of you together again, just as he froze and exited. Okay. He'll be back soon. Um, yeah. So usually the after shows are a little more smooth than this because first of all, Danny's in Korea usually and not in Minnesota. I guess Minnesota internet sucks. But yeah, he'll be back. Okay, there he is. Let's hope that his internet is
Okay. Sorry about that.
yeah.
Okay, where was I?
Go on.
Yeah, Xfinity Wi-Fi. Success. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So basically, yeah, the guy told her to go through an abortion because he would not be able to take care of the child due to his old age, which is a fair point, I would say. Like he's he could die in a few years, you know, realistically speaking, and the kid will be what, like 10 and with no dad. And of course, the woman was not pleased and after being repeatedly urged to terminate the pregnancy, and she sued the man. So they had like this disagreement. Um, and the actor actually stated through his lawyer that he changed his mind on aborting the child in May and decided to support her and tried to get in touch, but she blocked him and was unable to get in touch. And that he stated that he will help her now and with the birth of the child and also emotional recovery from these wounds. However, after these statements from the actor, the girlfriend once again came out, revealing his verbal abuse. Apparently, Kim Yong-gun, according to her, asked her if that was his child, and if that the weeks of pregnancy is not correct, and that you need to give up the child rights, the custody, along with trying to force her to get into abortion. And the girlfriend states that he had continued to verbally abuse her until the day she hired a lawyer. Now, this is a whole different controversy, but another point was that Kim Yong-gun's appearance on this TV show, it's like a reality TV show that's kind of like in the spirit of We Got Married, featuring divorced women. It's called 우리 다시 사랑할 수 있을까? Can We Love Again? And he's on this show, and he appeared on this show with this actress, Hwang Shin-hye, where he was claiming to be developing real feelings towards the actress. And he was like saying like, "Oh, this is not for TV. That I'm legit like have emotions for her." And he also stated that it had been a long time since he sat one-on-one with a woman, and this was like recent. And he's been dating this girl that's like 39 years younger than him since 2008. So that's kind of crazy. There you go.
Yeah. So one of the hottest news in Korea last week was this 76-year-old guy dating a 39-year-old
Not only
younger
dating,
girl
having a
and
kid.
yeah, having a kid, and there was this whole feud about, abortion and all. And apparently there's a lawsuit going on, and the significance, I mean, the situation itself is all, I mean, just,
Uh-huh.
rare. And
Uh-huh.
I mean, if they just love each other, I don't see anything wrong. But apparently, there's a lawsuit going on, so something got wrong in the middle. Uh,
Right.
and other than that, as Danny mentioned before, he's the father of Ha Jung-woo, which is a very famous
Right.
actor. So that's why it's gaining more buzz at the moment.
Right.
And yeah, basically that
Oh,
happened.
and apparently I saw this very funny article. It's from this lawyer.
Mhm.
Basically seeing who will get the what do you call it? 그 유산. What do you call 유산?
The the uh the will
Money.
the will
Yeah, who will get the money? Like, how
inheritance.
will the money be distributed once the actor dies between Ha Jung-woo and the new son? And it's 50-50 according to Korean law. But like Ha Jung-woo's like what? He's like 40, late 40s, mid
Mhm.
40s, and
Mhm.
he just got a new brother.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I think Ha Jung-woo would be kind of pissed because of, I don't know,
yeah,
but
this new kid.
yeah, he just got a
No, but
new kid.
he actually congratulated his dad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, it's a very peculiar situation going on. Ha Jung-woo actually said no comment to anything related to his father's lawsuit. So, I think it's not bothering him that much. He actually celebrated
Uh-huh.
the baby. So, yeah, that's that.
Uh-huh.
Beatrice says he's already rich. I don't think he really needs that money. Well, the thing is, from what I've heard, the rich even crave more money. So, like,
But
things
Ha
get,
Jung is also pretty self-sufficient. Like, he's a very big A-class actor in Korea,
yeah,
so I don't
but
think he's worrying about money.
still, like, it's not about worrying. It's like if your dad has a bunch of assets, and suddenly in your life, some kid
Random infant comes
infant
in.
comes in and then he takes half, then even if you are
Yeah,
self-sustained and rich, I think that would trigger you to some extent. And
right.
yeah. How far
Did we
along
read
is
that
she
super
with the
chat?
pregnancy? I don't know. We don't know. What are the abortion
Uh,
laws in Korea?
uh, well, in her case, it would not be legal,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I know. Um, yeah, so it's not legal. Yeah, it's pretty pro life here. Michelle, thank you for the $50. Wow. Hi guys, welcome back, Danny. It's good to see both of you together.
Mm.
Yes, just wait a week more,
So
and we'll be back.
abortion in Korea was illegal until now, and it's actually being legalized in
Oh, really?
this month. This month. So yeah, actually the actual what do you call it? The cancellation of the abortion punishment or penalty, it was decided
Oh, decriminalization.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was decided 2 years ago, but it goes into effect this month. So it's a very recent thing in Korea at the moment. Yeah. So still, I think by law you can now get abortion, but I think the
Oh,
social stigma is still there, and it's not a very easy and convenient process.
personally, like
Mhm.
if like no offense, but like if I was in the shoes of the lady, like I would probably like kind of agree with the guy.
Mhm.
I mean, it's her choice at the end of the day,
Mhm.
but like I don't know, like realistically speaking,
Mhm.
it's kind of weird, you know.
Yeah.
Like speaking from a social context, it's kind of weird.
Mhm.
She's
So
gonna have to do a lot of explaining to the kid.
So what this article is saying is that the abortion punishment or penalty got abolished, but why is there a punishment for forcing abortion? Well, I think it's pretty much like
That's
common.
different.
Yeah, it's common sense. It's common sense. Just because
Yeah,
abortion got decriminalized, I don't think like forcing abortion upon someone else.
yeah.
Yeah, that
I don't think that's legal.
that's not
Uh,
legal.
because you would probably need the agreement of both parties
Hmm.
in order to do that. Uh, VP Me says, why is Kim Young-gun's son have a different family name, Ha Jung-woo? Because Ha Jung-woo is not actually his real name; it's just his actor name.
Yeah. All
His
these
last name is actually
celebrities,
Kim.
a lot of celebrities in Korea use their stage names and they change
Yeah,
their
yeah,
family
yeah.
names and everything. So yeah, Ha Jung-woo also has a brother who even has a different family name as well.
So he has another brother?
Yeah, 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 from what I know.
Oh,
Okay, so I think that was just some light news to start with, an appetizer.
Yeah. I mean, uh, yeah.
What, you have more to talk about?
No.
KBN, thank you for the 10
Core.
QAR. But since the Korean population going downhill, though, still that doesn't have to do anything with abortion. It's like two respective different
Yeah,
matters.
I think that's a different issue on
Yeah,
its own.
yeah.
Um,
So, okay,
uh,
let's go on to the
what?
next news.
Okay. Oh, okay. Next news. Here we go. I also prepared this. I'm sure you guys are very interested in this news as well. So is SM Entertainment getting sold? SM's granddaddy and executive producer Lee Soo-man is rumored to be selling his shares of SM Entertainment, and it seems like it's pretty certain at this point. Like there's so many reports. Reports have been circulating since last week, and if they are true, Lee Soo-man will sell all of his shares of SM Entertainment, which is about 18.73% of the total shares of the company. This would mean that he would be taking his hands completely off the operations of the company. So he's basically retiring and enjoying his rest of his life. Uh, Among the biggest rumored buyers is CJ and Kakao. Kakao has been rumored to attempt to acquire SM with a total valuation of 2.5 trillion won, which is about like $2 billion. And it's known that Kim Bong-soo, who is the chairman and the major shareholder of Kakao, has been in close talks with Lee Soo-man over the deal. Meanwhile, CJ has also been trying to hijack this deal with the Vice President Lee Mi-kyung coming to Korea from overseas in order to meet Lee Soo-man. Like this was a very impromptu meeting. After she heard the news of Kakao trying to buy SM, she's like, I'm gonna hijack this deal. Meanwhile, there's been also reports of HYBE attempting to acquire SM Entertainment at a higher price than Kakao, but apparently Lee Soo-man declined the offer. And also, Naver's also rumored to buy it, but I think right now it's between Kakao and CJ. That's the biggest competitors right now. Um, and analysts are speculating that the valuation of SM Entertainment could go up as high as 4 trillion won, which is about 3.5 billion US dollars, due to this competition between the two companies. It's going to raise up the prices, and they're going to pay a lot more money for it. Now, as some SM fans have been posting the hashtag, I'm sorry, please come back, Lee Soo-man. They're worried that if SM Entertainment gets sold to some big media corporation like Kakao or anybody really, any of those players, that SM's color, their identity would be lost. So that's basically the news. Pretty certain that they will be sold in some way or another, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Lee Soo-man just wants to enjoy his vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I looked into it, and Lee Soo-man, like a lot of like big conglomerates would be passing down their shares and the what do you call it, 경영권? What would you call that?
Management rights.
Yeah, management rights to their heirs, right? Like they would pass it down to their sons and daughters. But apparently, Lee Soo-man doesn't have the money to buy more shares. Like he's not that rich. He's not rich enough.
Mm-hmm.
For it to be like passing down. So he's gonna probably sell it. And actually, he recently he has a girlfriend, I think, right? That journalist.
Yeah.
And he gave her like a big house that's very expensive, multi-million-dollar house. And like he's just like enjoying life, I think, now. Hannah, thank you for the 249 Filipino pesos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I see a lot of mixed opinions in the chat. Some people are saying HYBE should buy it, and some people saying his pride did not allow him to sell it to HYBE.
I
SM,
honestly think that's true. Yeah.
yeah, that too, but also, I mean, of course, would be the pride factor, but in my perspective, if I was an owner of a major entertainment company in K-pop and I was like a K-pop pioneer, aside from the pride factor, like in a personal level, I think I would have some kind of sentiment towards the whole industry and the good of the whole industry itself. And a lot of experts have been kind of concerned that HYBE is just, swallowing up everything in the K-pop industry, and its monopoly is not always good in any kind of industries, and it, drives down competition, it drives down creativity, and sometimes it could drive up prices for consumers. So there are a lot of side effects for monopoly and major conglomerate just getting bigger, bigger, bigger. So I think that might have took into account as well. Of course, there would be the pride factor, but yeah, I think Isuman would have respectfully, declined that offer because he is offering at one point to Kakao or CJENM. But
Mm.
in my opinion, I think Kakao or CJENM would be okay because CJ and Kakao are not like technically a K-pop entertainment company. They're media conglomerates. I mean, it's giving power to conglomerates as well, but still, it's like diversifying those two companies. Kakao is like a messenger company which has content, and they have like platforms for like taxis or whatever, everything in Korea. CJ is like a media conglomerate that owns TV networks.
Honestly though,
Yeah,
those two companies are both like very, very like greedy and also evil in their own
they are.
terms,
They are.
right? Like for
Mhm.
example, Kakao, they just basically monopolized the taxi
Mhm.
market, and
Mhm.
now like people are paying much more money because they monopolize that market
Right,
and
right.
stuff like that. Like those two companies are both evil,
Yeah, so
very
I mean,
evil.
I think we could see it in this way. I mean, I'm trying to think of a good analogy, but let's say if there's like a major baseball team in America and their finance situation or the founder just wants to sell it to another, owner, instead of selling it to a competition like another baseball league or baseball foundation or whatever, they're selling it to rather like, I don't know, Verizon or I don't know, Amazon or Apple. So it's not selling it to their direct competitor. It's just like selling it to another big conglomerate that's also evil. But there might be a lot of factors in it, and of course, money talks, money speaks.
Hmm.
So I think the highest bidder. I mean, like he declined HYBE, so
Which bid higher?
which was
So
the highest bidder. So in this particular case, I think money can be, uh, a little bit less impactful, but yeah, anyways, we'll have to see where this is going. It's very interesting. I would have never imagined that SM Izuman himself would sell all his shares. I honestly I don't understand his decision even to this point.
he's like
He's like,
he's like Santa Claus.
yeah, yeah,
My
I
time
don't
is done.
understand because like this guy
My
just
Christmas is over.
like whatever people say about him, he is undeniably the pioneer of K-pop in Korea,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he
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 made the
he
system.
literally made this way, and
Yeah.
he earns like more like 18% of this company, and him selling it all at once suddenly, it's just like, wow, did he just realize something important in his life? Did he get like a,
He's like,
moment of
I don't
zen?
need
Yeah,
this anymore.
yeah, it's really mind blowing that this is actually happening. And it's
Yeah.
definitely going to make a major like seismic shift in the K-pop industry. And there's going to be a lot of changes in direction because a lot of people I saw in the comments saying like SM selling their company. No, that's not true. I mean, technically it is not true, but at the same time it is true because 18% is the highest share in
Yeah.
SM. And if you claim that 18%, you basically own the company
You
as
get
like,
to run it the way you want
yes,
because
you,
actually the other shareholders, I think no one owns above 5%,
right.
as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
So that 18% would mean that like no one can stop you really, technically.
Right. You just have
Um,
all the rights to manage the company. You just say this and then everyone will follow. Mm.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think he's just going. to disappear. I mean, like the guy's like 70.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to retire, hopefully, when I'm 70.
Yeah. Kriska
I don't want
says
to be doing DK news until I'm 70.
Kriska says Izuman just wants to enjoy life. He's old enough, and you can't bring money when you
Yeah,
die. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I think he has children, right? He has a child.
Yeah, he has a kid.
Yeah, he has a kid, and I mean, of course he would be filthy rich, but like most of the times, rich people that have stocks and shares, they inherit it to their kids as well, and I think it's a bold move to actually, you know, capitalize it, or maybe I mean, I this news when it initially hit me, I got into like this, you know, weird alternative scenario feeling so I was like, okay, is this guy measuring the time to get out of K-pop? Is this the all-time high of K-pop? Like
Mm,
smart people, when they capitalize out of the market, it's usually like the
mm,
all-time high. And he says, okay,
mm,
K-pop is on like the all-time high. It's going to be a plateau or it's going to decrease, and my
mm,
values are going to shrink anyway. So maybe I might just like sell it all off and you know
mm,
so that might be an option. That might be an alternative theory too. Because honestly, I'll be totally honest, when BTS goes to the military and 10 years pass, we don't know the future of K-pop. I don't think it's going to be as this big, when like BTS is like in their prime at the moment. So you never know what's going to happen, and I think Isuman might have made a strategic uh decision or you know thought that, oh, maybe K-pop might be at its all-time high. It's the peak. Let's sell.
mm.
So I don't know. Yeah.
So basically, the problem right now is his son is very young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what people are saying. Um, he's trying to inherit his money to his son
Mm-hmm.
through just cashing out, is what people are saying, because his son is really young and it's too young to like actually run the company.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like mid 20s, and apparently he has never really worked before except for writing
Mm.
music, few pieces here and there. So like he's not really like in the business really. So yeah, he can't run the company. So like you might as well just give it to him money.
Mm.
Is I guess part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a
And,
child.
and
Yeah.
and I can understand like not wanting to sell too high. Like I think he has some pride and ego there.
Yeah, of course. It's his legacy. It's
Yeah,
his legacy
yeah. Like
and
he
his
doesn't want to like uh sell it to his rival.
right. It's a competitor. So yeah, that would be kind of
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah,
one thing I'm kind of like I don't know what I don't know how to select the word, the vocabulary, but
yeah,
let me just say disappointed a little bit.
yeah.
Who am I to be disappointed in Izuman? But like still,
Mm,
he's always been on the forefront of like innovation
mm,
of K-pop. Like, I mean, there are a lot of diverse opinions on that, but like by the book, like technically, he's always tried to discover new grounds in K-pop. Introduce new
mm,
technology, and he always had that kind of vision. He always pursued that kind of stuff. And he
mm,
made a lot of like inventions himself. Like aespa is like a great example of that,
mm,
and the whole universe and stuff. And I've heard his interviews being very interested about the multiverse and how K-pop's going to evolve in the future. But now that he's just going to step back in an armchair and just not have any say in it, it's kind of like sad in my opinion. I mean, not a lot of people just like thought he was super innovative like Steve Jobs or anything, but still he was one of those motivations. He was one of those wheels that uh, uh, you know oiled K-pop to go on further and pursue something else. And yeah, it's kind of sad to see like him
yeah,
retiring is like the end of one era. So yeah,
yeah.
that's one thought. Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now it's we're gonna get into the next generation of K-pop CEOs, I
Yeah.
guess.
Or maybe he just felt his limitations. He's like, "Oh, I want to do metaverse and, all these AI shit, but I can't follow, Like this is getting way too hard for me." You know? So he's
Oh,
just
because
like,
he's old?
yeah, that might
No, I think he's like one of the like if you think about it, like this guy is 70 and
Mm,
he's conceptualizing these. I mean, of course he has a team, but he's conceptualizing these very unique and new concepts.
mm.
I mean, the execution might not be always great, but he's still like very creative, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you think about it, like teenagers are the main demographic for
Mm,
K-pop, and this guy is 70 and he's still in the game. Like that's kind of crazy.
mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say something controversial here. Uh, Agree or disagree, you can have your own opinion, but from what I've seen in Korea, other than excluding BTS, they're at the prime. They're at the top legendary level right now. So the public, the kids, everyone just loves BTS. But other than that, in the K-pop sphere, SM has always
Mm.
been like the dominant
Yeah.
powerhouse of K-pop in Korea.
Mm.
And the fans are crazy level. They buy merch like crazy, albums they line up, and these SM
Mm.
stands and these like groups in SM have the like hardcore fans, and it's always
Mm.
these SM fans that have been sustaining the K-pop industry in Korea for a long time, over a decade, and I feel like that's going to like stay for a long time. And
Mhm.
SM's
Mhm.
power is that they have so many groups, so many concepts, that everyone can have their own taste. I mean, compared to YG, they don't have that much groups. JYP, they don't have that much groups. But SM, if you look at
And also SM rarely flops.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Very rarely
SM
flops.
is like the money maker in Korea. So, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's like a whole ass mess in the chat. But yeah, uh, I think the one thing that I think all Korean people are hope is SM being sold to China.
oh no, no,
I
that will
think they're
not happen.
worried,
That will not happen.
but I think they're worried. But yeah, as long as that, because Isuman also really loves China.
Mhm. Yeah, he loves China, but considering the sentiment, I don't think he will ruin his
Yeah,
legacy. He's not gonna
yeah,
ruin
that's
his
true.
legacy for
Yeah,
China.
like if he didn't sell it to HYBE, I don't think his ego and pride would keep it from selling it to China, I think.
I mean, like if he sold it to China, then the whole nation would flip over and say he's like a backstabber or like a country seller or something. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty surprised like some companies like Tencent or Alibaba or whatever, like those big names in China are not joining this bid because I mean,
Honestly, they could probably outbid everybody.
of course, yeah, but
Right, right. They could probably outbid everybody.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure
Uh,
Kakao or what is it, Naver all have like heavy Chinese investors in their
mm,
shareholder list. So like we're never like totally free from Chinese influence anyway. So yeah, that's capitalism as we
what
all
I'm
say.
angry about
Mm.
is that I actually owned SM stocks when it was half the price. And then I sold it like 3 months ago. And then as soon as that happened,
So
it
how much
doubled.
did you sell it as?
I sold it. I basically didn't make any money.
So how much was
Yeah,
the
it was
price? How much was the price?
like 3만 원, like $28
Okay, so
or
now
something
it's
like that.
68,000. What do you call it? Yeah,
Yeah.
68,000. It's on as all-time high. So this dude
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
sold it.
yeah.
Yeah, well. Um okay. So I mean, we'll have to see what this is going to make some change in K-pop. Saja, thank you for the $5. I love DKDKTV and I want to request checking out After Midnight music video after this live. Believe me, the song and the
Okay.
album are worth it. Okay, well, if we have time, remember that, Danny, please. We will try to check it out. But we're actually,
Astro.
yeah, intermission promotion here. right after this live stream, we're going to do another live stream only for Patreons, and it's going to be an after show of Girls Planet 999, the first episode. We actually both watched the episode. I really enjoyed it. I have a lot of stuff to say. I got like a
Me
whole
too.
A4 page of bullet points to share with you
Oh,
guys. Wow, this show is it. I'm really
I'm
hooked.
excited.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
hooked.
excited for this
So
show.
yeah, go join Patreon if you want to join the after show right after that. You can join it for just $5. And anyways, so yeah, we'll be doing EP2 to up to 12. It's going to be 12 episodes in total. So go join Patreon.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
yeah, and okay. Anyways, let's go on to the last news, which is actually connected to our Patreon topic,
Yes.
which is uh, CLC. Let me just type it. I saw a good all K-pop article that summed it up. So, should be on the first. Oh, Sorn deleted all her YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, she
wow,
did.
this is news too. Oh,
So, I don't know what's going on.
hmm.
Their contract's ending.
Yeah, probably. So, let me see. CLC's Yujin got dissed on the program. And let's talk a little bit about it. Mm. The thing about using all K-pop, I mean, you guys all hate all K-pop, but I have to say that it's a good English platform that sums up the content in English. When we usually do research, we use Naver like this, but just for displaying it to you guys, I think all K-pop is really well. So apparently, Yujin joined Mnet's Girls Planet 999 as a contestant. I don't know if you've seen the program or not, but yeah, she did join. And wait, where
Which
was
is
it?
kind of crazy in itself. I think like it's kind of like Kai. Kai was it? After school,
What?
she was on Produce, right? Kai.
Wait, where did that article go? Okay. I'm sorry guys. I just
No, Kai was. Wait, what?
no no no. I'm just looking for the article. Did they delete it or something? But oh, maybe it was Soompi then. I don't know. Mm,
No, it
so
was Kallen. Sorry. Yeah,
yeah,
Kai was an instructor.
Kai
Sorry.
is Kai is like a
Alan.
mentor.
Yeah. I got confused.
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah,
Hmm,
Kai has like kids and shit.
that's
She's.
weird. That's weird because okay, I think the article disappeared. But okay, well let's just
Why?
I don't know. Let's just go on with this. So on the first episode, there was a lot of things to watch. It was really fun. We'll discuss it in the Patreon after show. Shreya, thank you for your super chat. You missed my earlier super chat. Oh, I will check it afterwards. I'm sorry. Let's go on for now. But so while there were a lot of things to watch, it was really entertaining. I think the highlight, maybe, or the T of that episode was CLC's Yujin and Fu Yanning having some drama between each other. I think Fu Yanning was the instigator, the initiator. But anyways, what happened basically was, I mean, I don't even need to read the article. So Fu Yanning was in this group of Chinese contestants, and they were called like the Sen Onni, like the badass girls or whatever. And yeah, they definitely had a very badass, concept and also presence as well. But what happened was, because they were performing CLC's Helicopter, the song, Yojingu, the MC, asked Fu Yanning, "Oh, so since an actual CLC member is present here, do you have anything to say to her? Do you think you could you know, do their original performance?" And Fu Yaning, being very ambitious, she basically answered, "Yeah, I can totally do better." And then when she was told to say something towards Yujin, she said she quoted a lyric from Helicopter, and she was like, "We go top helicopter." And then after that, the controversial part was, "But you go down." She added, to she pointed towards Yujin and said, "You go down." And then people were like, "Oh, is this show me the money? What's happening? I mean, is that's so disrespectful?" And yeah, that's basically the controversy. And in other interviews and stuff, she showed her ambition, and she said she did pretty well. Eugene, on the other hand, was pretty chill about it. She was like, "Oh yeah, I appreciate her trying very hard and stuff." And well, Danny's disconnected again. So, yeah, Fu was so rude to her senior. Yeah, it was part of the script, saying people. Who knows? I don't know the truth. Let's see if it was part of a script because I have not gotten updated that it was a script. Yeah. From what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing any information that it was scripted. But yeah, that became kind of a fuss, and a lot of people were angry at Fu Yaning because they thought it was very disrespectful towards her senior and the original song owner. Yeah, definitely disappeared. Sorry, guys, but let's wait for Danny because he seems to be disconnected for a while. Okay, there you go. I think it was a Korea Boo article. Okay. Wait a sec, guys. Well, I don't know why the default is set as neighbor here. It's always Google on my computer, but there's a lot of controversy concerning her. Oh, it's her personality. She is rude. Oh, okay. We'll share our thoughts about this controversy as soon as Danny joins us again. And also on the after show after this. Okay. Yeah, EU Korea Boo, but there we go. Okay, Danny is back. Oh,
Yes.
look at her facial expression. Oh, and look at her. She was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, what are your thoughts about this controversy? Just in brief, because we need to save something for our after show.
Okay. Uh, my stance is that people are making it a bigger problem than it is.
Okay.
And I stand this girl, Fuyani.
Mm-hmm.
I like the drama,
Okay.
and I like how she has an attitude. Like I can see why people are saying she's rude,
Mm-hmm.
but in all honesty, it would be a boring ass program if everybody was so nice.
Mm. Right now, I'm showing a Koreabo article that has a GIF of Tiffany and Sunmi's facial expression, and the moment she said those words, their faces were like smirking. They were like,
That was evil editing.
yeah,
That
I
was
think
actually
so
not.
too, but it is highly, if you consider the context, it could be the actual timing. But like
She
if you see the other contestants as well, they're shocked. They're like, "Oh, what's going on?" And Fu Yanin goes on to say, "I'll conquer all 99 girls." So she's like the okay,
Yeah,
I don't know if this is the right comparison, but she's like the Jessie figure of this Girls Planet 999. She's like,
yeah, kind of.
yeah,
Like this is a competition.
this is competition. Yeah, that's basically what
Yeah,
she's saying, and she's like, I mean, I think she was a little bit too ambitious.
yeah,
A lot of people saying the girl's words were too harsh. This is not show me the money nor unpretty rap star.
yeah.
So, um, anyways,
Yeah,
yeah.
I actually saw like so apparently people are taking a problem of her did a cover of
Mm-hmm.
some
We
American
go
songs,
up,
and
Mm-hmm.
but you don't, but you don't.
she said the N word
Oh, she said the
a
N
few
word.
times. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, and she actually did a written apology. This was like a few years back, and she did a written apology like recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like yesterday I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that controversy, like I mean, like I don't want to even touch on that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like just confined to this like incident of CLC versus this girl, because like we're not really talking about like what she did in the past. Like this is the thing that we're talking about.
Mm.
You know, wait, I should save this for the after show, right?
Yeah.
Should say this for
could
the
you
after.
rephrase that you don't stand this girl, because people are saying you stand a girl who said the N-word.
Okay, I stand her attitude in this show.
Yeah,
Is what I'm saying.
before you knew that she was
Okay,
very
guys.
problematic.
Okay, I don't know about her past. I just found out like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that's that.
I mean,
I guess. I don't
my
stand her character.
yeah, I have my opinions upon her. I have my opinions, but I'm gonna save it for the after show. Honestly, I'm more towards the negative side. You know, I
Yeah,
don't think what she
but
did.
like she's fun to the show.
I mean, she has a
What I'm saying.
functional. You know, she
I don't care if it's fake. Like it's fun,
yeah.
right?
And yeah, but if you just look at it principle wise, I think it is inappropriate. But I'll just save my opinions up to this because I want to elaborate in the after show. Yeah, so I will
I
just
want
say
chaos.
I will just say it was a little bit too much. It was inappropriate towards her senior, and
Okay.
I was kind of like, you know, that's not it when I watched it. But yeah, let me.
Okay. I want to say so much, but it's gonna go on the after show.
Okay.
I want to say so much.
Okay.
I have a lot to say to that. I
Yeah.
disagree with you.
Okay. Yeah, as we always disagree. We're gonna fight on the after show.
Can I say? Okay, I kind of want to say it here though, so that everybody gets to hear it. Okay.
What?
My take. Can I? I think like people are saying, oh, it's so rude how like in Korea you have to respect your seniors. That's true, like that's true to some extent. But I think if you're in an audition program, I don't think you should, and you're both just contestants. I mean, like, I guess she was a little bit over the top, but at the same time, like, if you're both contestants, I don't think your past experience should be really considered. Like, I think if you're both competing as just contestants, then you should be expected to be treated as contestants. And, I don't think she should be necessarily like considered a senior in K. I mean, she is, but like, she's still a contestant there. So like if like it's kind of like the military, like like if you enter, no one gives a shit what you did outside before. If you go into boot camp, you're all just trainees, and like she's the one that signed up for it, despite knowing that she'll be, I mean, and also she has a very big advantage. Like Yujin has a very big advantage, I feel, because she already has a big fan base. So like, this is kind of like the shit that she'll get, and you kind of have to expect that. It's kind of like when Jimin from AOA went on Unpretty Rap Star, and everybody was like, "Oh, you're the idol rapper." It's kind of like that's kind of comes with the show,
Yeah, so that's Danny's opinion. I totally disagree to that. I'm gonna totally rebut it in the after show.
Okay.
I don't agree. I don't agree to you in the comments that are saying exactly Danny. No. Danny with the smart take. I don't think it's a smart take. Because it's just technically speaking, but I will save that for the after show. So a lot of tea happening there.
Okay. Can I also question one thing though?
Go
like,
to
because
patreon.com/DKDKTV.
Okay.
And
Before
there's going to be a after.
one last thing.
Yeah.
One last thing. Because I want to ask this to everybody before. Okay. Can you click on this link? This girl. Okay. I wanna see if everybody agrees. Like if 1,000 people agree. So there's this girl named Surichi. Surichi. And she's been in literally every single reaction shot.
Because
she's
pretty.
Dressed like really different.
Because she's
And
pretty.
I legit thought she was like one of the judges because she dressed really different from the other contestants.
Is he disconnected? Yeah,
No.
I noticed that she was pretty, and she kind of resembles Dreamcatcher's member. I forgot her name.
Oh, right. That girl. What's
Yeah,
her name? I know who you're talking about. The
yeah,
blue-haired
the
girl.
rapper. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, I spotted a lot of talented, very beautiful, pretty, and stable people. I have my own list here. It's episode 1, and I already have a list of the 9 people I think that are gonna
Oh,
make it.
really?
It's
Oh,
too early to judge.
I
It's too
picked
early to
one,
judge, but
two,
that's the fun of the after
three,
shows.
four,
You know, like
five.
when we were doing our island after shows, we always like, made a mock a mock what do you call it? The final group at the end of the show. I think I have 9 people. I don't know if it's exactly 9, but I have a sense that some people will make it. Yeah, it's too early to judge anything, but it's just for fun. Okay, so after show, guys.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh. Okay, okay,
What?
okay.
What?
This show is really good.
It is good. It is
Just want
good.
to say,
And
the show is really good. The
I
show.
I was entertained. I was entertained because one of the vocalists said, "Oh, Mnet again." So Mnet knows their
Oh
reputation, their
yeah.
notoriety, and
Yeah.
they're admitting it, and they're admitting that they're notorious, but at the same time they're acknowledging and flexing that their editing is what makes these shows entertaining after all. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think they did a great job in the editing. But okay, I'm just spilling too much.
Okay.
I'll be out of
Let's
stuff.
go to the after show. Okay,
Okay.
guys, come to this link right now. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
not this link. Don't go to this link. Go to this link right now, and you shall be. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to patreon.com/DKDKTV. You shall be. We shall be starting the after show right away, right
Mhm.
after this, on Patreon only.
Yeah, only for $5. Yep.
Okay.
And you'll get a month's worth of content with perks such as after
Right.
shows, monthly councils, and extra bonus reactions. So all of that included. So join the after
Yes.
show. Yep. And we'll see you in 7 minutes. Let me just get some water and get ready.
Okay.
Okay. So that was
Bye
it for the
bye.
DK news. Before you go,
Thank you.
go check out Naked Soul as well. Buy our
Yes.
BTS. We have a BTS
Spring
Spring
Day.
Day fabric poster. Let me show that. It's selling like crazy right now. We sold over 100, and if you don't get it, you'll be starting to feel FOMO. Yeah, you'll be missing out. Oop, what? Why is the page not found? Okay, something went wrong. Back to home page. Okay. What?
Oh no.
Did it crash?
I think our site crashed. I think you guys just crashed our site.
Okay.
I
No,
think I
no.
think
Other things are working though. Other articles are working. So maybe it's the problem with the link itself.
uh,
Yeah.
I hope not.
And the Spring Day product is not in the shop. It's not listed on the shop.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we gotta fix that.
Okay, we gotta fix that. Okay.
Yeah. But it's this awesome poster. I actually have it in real life right now. There you go. Oh, you bought it, Sandra? Can't wait to get it. Okay. You can hang it on your room on your wall like this. It's really cute. You can virtually travel to Gangneung. We actually have an article about Gangneung as well on the site to go visit that. And yeah, Emily says, I felt like this only lasted 5 minutes. Yes, time flies. Okay. Okay, guys, go check out Naked Soul. There are a lot of cosmetics and interesting articles as well. and buy our Spring Day fabric poster. And let's go on to the Patreon after show. Girls Planet 999, first episode. Okay. Bye bye.